you know what the Ravens games are about, man. They are a top-notch organization and football team. They got talent across the board. They're familiar with us. We're familiar with them. There's continuity within schematics on both staffs and core players and things. And I think that that's what adds to the intrigue. You should anticipate it being a physical and rough and tumble game because history tells us that.
All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Steelers Live. I'm Missi Matthews. It is a Tomlin Tuesday edition as the Steelers get ready for the kitchen to be hot again in AFC North matchup in Baltimore with the Ravens. Let's take a look at the injuries that Coach Tomlin mentioned today during his press conference. Some in-game injuries. Chris Wormley is getting an MRI on his knee. Jordan Dangerfield is dealing with a quad injury that could potentially limit him when the Steelers return to practice tomorrow. Also, Coach Tomlin said Mike Hilton and Derek Watt are still working their way back. Of course, they missed the game against the Titans in Tennessee. Now, Coach did not mention Robert Spillane, but he was asked about him. He missed some plays with what appeared to be a shoulder injury after this massive stop of running back Derrick Henry late in the game. Coach added that he did well filling in for Devin Bush in his first game and is a hardworking player who always takes advantage of those extra reps on Wednesdays. That's sometimes when the older players get vets days off.
Wednesday's a big day from a game planning standpoint. Physical reps are important, but it's also growth opportunities for younger guys. Those same guys are the guys that have an opportunity to step up when injury sets in on Sundays. Guys like Robert Spillane and others have really gotten good quality work on Wednesdays due to short-term issues with other people, but it can act as a springboard, and that's just our approach to it. So we're excited about some of the other younger guys getting the chance to work on tomorrow in an effort to move forward, not only for this game, but just largely in terms of their general preparation.
All right, quarterback Ben Roethlisberger typically gets a vet's day off on Wednesday, and he came into the Titans game with just one interception, but unfortunately finished the day with 3. That did only account for 3 points by the Titans, and Coach Tomlin added he is not worried about this becoming a trend.
Nothing to be concerned about, to be quite honest with you. One of them was at the end of the half when we're trying to make a play. The other one was a tip pass. Sometimes you know, that misfortune happens. And the other one was trying to make an aggressive play at the end of the game to a guy that he developed a great rapport with over the course of the game and who had made several top-notch, tough combat catches. And so, you know, we live and we learn, but we don't cry over the spilt milk, man. We move forward to this week's challenges, understanding that preservation of the ball is important in this matchup.
Inside linebacker Vince Williams leads the NFL with 12 tackles for loss. That's the most ever over the first 6 games of a season in Steelers history, and also tied for the 3rd most in the league since 1999. Coach Tomlin was asked how Williams is stepping up his play this season.
Vince is really consistent. I don't know that he's all around better. I think he's getting more opportunities this year. He was part of a 3-man rotation a year ago, if you remember, with he and Devin Bush and Mark Barron. And really, he's not a part of a rotation this year. You know, in the spaces that he plays, he's been an all-down in every situation player, and he's playing at a high level for us. He's playing like a veteran who has experience and know-how, should play.
All right, it of course is Ravens week. The Ravens, who are 5-1, are coming off of their bye week, and they have the reigning league MVP in Lamar Jackson. You see there, he can certainly make defenses pay attention for a number of reasons, being a dual threat. And Coach Tomlin was asked if there is anything the Steelers can glean from playing him once last season.
You know, we're just going to work to win this game and look at what he's doing right now and how he's utilizing his skills and talents and the people at his disposal in an effort to win. And so, you know, each week is different. It may be the same guy. We might have different challenges the next time we play him. That's just how this thing evolves and goes over the course of the season. Sure, there's some lessons to be learned and some things to look back at, but we better be prepared for what he's doing and doing in the present.
All right, a big week indeed, and the Steelers resume practice tomorrow at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. That's going to do it for this edition of Steelers Live. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.